Welcome to video number 5 of our light language activation course. Please download the free guide. Also join our Telegram group to keep yourself accountable, sharing your light language exploration. So how do we even start light language? As we said in previous video, we need to break the ice. And the best way to break the ice is to build ourselves a library of sounds, exploring different sounds coming out of our mouth. As we're walking outside, we can just be playful, come back into our childlike energy, and try different things. Look silly. So it can be like whistle, it can be like tongue sounds, can be like a rah, like a lion, rah, or a dragon breath. Oh, can be like the wind. It can be playful, like tee 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 tee. It can be like aina. It can be like these things really allow us to bring energy down into the body, which is the foundation, break the mental doubts, right? The only reason why we're stuck with our light language because all the energy is in the head. We're analyzing our process from the logical mind. So we need to drop the mind down into the belly, tell the mind, you're not the pilot anymore. I'm taking over with the soul and you're safe, right? In the belly, in the cocoon, in the womb, right? Creating a warm womb for the mind. And the mind is living in the belly, not in the head area. And then through this, we find our momentum, 20, 30 seconds. And then we close our eyes and we start to feel all around. Maybe we can start seeing codes. Maybe you don't see codes and it's fine. What you need to know is that people ask me, what is the difference between light language and just like nonsense gibberish coming out of my mouth? There's not much difference. Because when we express sounds with full liberation, not judging ourselves, and then we just allow ourselves to be fully expressed in our full authenticity, this is the activation, right? Because your soul codes linked to your starseed fractal aspect and your soul journey, your soul lineage, are within your DNA. Therefore, you are an expression of these light language and these light codes all the time. You just need to allow them to emerge. And the only way for them to emerge is that you feel fully relaxed in your nervous system. And to do so is to remove any type of resistance and self-judgment. And step by step, we're doing this. We're breaking the ice, we're finding the momentum, and then more and more we're relaxing and relaxing and relaxing. Pelvic floor is softening, it is warm. The belly is like expanding. And then I'm taking some nice slow breath. I'm like down regulating my nervous system, right? With big breath. And I'm relaxing into it. And then I'm allowing the body to do its thing. I'm allowing the voice to do its thing. And then through this, there's magic happening. I need to allow myself to be surprised by what comes out. And each time it is a beautiful mystery of like, wow, what was that? And then you look at yourself and you're like, wow, who is this person? And then you're stacking these experiences on top of each other. And then imagine if you do this for 6 months, for 1 year, for 3 years, you're going to be like, wow, who is this person now, right? And at the foundation, light language, it is such a big part of our soul mission because the depth of our soul mission is soul embodiment. If you block your light language, therefore you block the descent of your soul, right? So soul embodiment means that I'm bringing down all the higher dimensional energies that I collected in other incarnation inside of this body. I become the conduit for all the wisdom that I collected in higher realm. And then physically, I'm fully grounded in my belly, in my root, in my feet. And then I can see and feel my soul essence, as we saw in different videos, where like different colors, different codes, different sounds, different geometries are swirling all around me and within me. And then it's always grounded and grounded and grounded. And then the ascent of the soul is showing me how to move my arm, how to move my feet, right? And as I'm walking, I'm pressing on the ground, I am giving an imprint of my codes on the ground. I'm activating the path. More and more that I'm aware of that, more and more I'm doing grid work, more and more I'm spreading light everywhere I go. And if I expand this into like the whole area where I am, I can call in my starseed aspect, I can call in my soul, my higher self, so many different versions and layers of the all of what we are. And then we activate the portal. Every park is a node on the grid, right? The grid is different ley lines, different highways, and then they connect like intersection, like nodes. There's bigger nodes, smaller nodes, and they're all building this infrastructure, this architecture of the essence of the soul of Mother Earth. And then these ley lines are speed highways, where even like in higher dimension, spaceship, they use these ley lines to travel faster, right? So when we start activating all this with our essence and our belief that I am a powerful being, right? I'm here to anchor my soul, and then through this is having a massive ripple effect into the collective. Well, more and more that I believe this, more and more that I'm activating the grid. And more I'm activating the grid, more and more I'm serving the collective and transforming Mother Earth back into the organic grid. We've been living into the synthetic grid for eons, right? For more than thousands of years, right? There's different theories, but it's like thousands and thousands of years, right? And then we're going to be back into the organic grid. Everything is going to be more immersive. Everything's going to be more alive. We're going to be in energical and thought telepathic communication with the trees, with the animals. Everything is going to be interactive. More and more we're going to have this feeling that I'm never separated. I'm going to be feeling everything. Everything is going to be a play. I'm going to be feeling every step on the ground. The ground is going to be playing with me. Every plant that I'm going to be passing by are going to bow to me. There's multiple layers of total immersion with the environment as the planet turns back into the organic grid. I experienced this in multiple travel when I visit different planets. And that's what we are flipping towards, right? That's the new earth. The new earth is the flip towards the organic grid, back into the organic grid. So when I anchor my light codes, my light language, I am doing such a service to the collective and the planet. Therefore, I need to start receiving from that, right? I need to acknowledge that I'm serving so much, right? By just being myself, by just being welcome and volunteering for this incarnation, and then just allowing full expression of my soul, right? This is it. No more self-judgment, no more resistance. This is your main mission. That's it, expression. And let it flow. And let the pleasure of it, right? It should be playful. It should be like almost a form of orgasm. Like there's a full goosebump in the body. There's a play, there's a dance, there's a movement of the breath and the energy, the microcosmic orbit, right? We're circulating the breath one way, right? From the front pillar to the back pillar of the chakra, and then the other way. We play, we move the breath down the feet, we move it back up, and then we dance. It's a dance. Light language is a dance, right? Everything is a dance. The whole universe is a dance, right? So have fun, enjoy, and do some crazy sounds, and you'll realize they're not that crazy, right? It's only the mind. Assassina, Koreata, Sisia, Tiana, oh, Sia, Kikiate, Sina, Ase, Tirata, Tikia, Sa, Ianakoria, Ianakasia, Ianakokoriata, si. Oh, asa. Oh, sana. Ya. Oh, tikiata. Sho. Na. Yatia. Tikia. Butina. Sina. Yate. Ayana. Si. And feel this energical orgasm, full body spasm, full body goosebump. The cells are buzzing, right? So right after we're like down regulating breath, anchoring in the nervous system, relaxing, and then totally landing, arriving in our body, right? Down the root, down the feet, and I feel it. I feel the buzzing. I am one. Total space, total nothingness. A pause, relaxing. Nobody fully relax here on earth because everybody's always seeking, becoming. And where we're always like, what's next? What's the plan? And this is creating the nervous system in like an energy of fight or flight or spiritual survival mode. What do I need to transmute? What I need to fix? What I need to manage? When I need to heal? When I need to activate? This energy is never allowing the cells to fully like stabilize. And therefore, even when we sleep, our mind is still running, creating all these narrative and stories. That's why it's so important to drop the mind in the belly, in the womb, right? And when we're allowing ourselves to fully express these codes and we're relaxing, like we just did, it's like there's a pause, there's a break, everything is frozen. All this, you can feel your cells are all frozen, and there's a whole reboot from that. There's a shift, there's a birth, there's a snap out of it that is like, whoa, okay, I just rebooted all my cells. Practice, have fun, enjoy, be playful. There's nothing else. That's it. Thank you so much.